Alright, so originally there was supposed to be... Thanks. Alright, so originally there wasn't supposed to be like a video today, but then like I decided, yeah, no. Well, I decided to make a video because why not? And also I felt weird about just not posting something, so I'm just gonna do a little quick story time about all the school punishments I got. I swear I wasn't a bad kid. It was just more that like I just didn't think before I did a lot of stuff. So I kind of want to talk about that, kind of talk about my experiences with that, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. And yes, all this will be commentated live while I'm playing the game. Like literally, I'm playing the game while commentating, so hopefully I don't get too distracted by the game. All right, so my first ever time I ever got like a school punishment was back in like, I want to say 3rd grade. 3rd grade, I had trouble kind of like, I guess like focusing in class is the best way I can describe it. I was a pretty bad kid in 3rd grade, and it didn't help. My teacher really hated me. Like when I say she really hated me, she really hated me. At least my math teacher. My reading teacher was actually really cool with me, but like I still got in trouble because I just didn't really didn't want to focus in school. So usually my mouth would run off, or sometimes like we'll be just in line, I'll just be talking my mouth off in line. Oftentimes I would just like get in trouble for that. And yeah, well, with all that, I got red marks is what they were called back in elementary. So I think I got an average of like 5 to 7 red marks a week. No joke. I was a bad kid back in elementary. And it got to the point where my teacher was just so fed up. I had multiple detentions. I would have to see about the number for sure. Probably say in post. It's probably not that much. Anyway, so basically there was just one day and my teachers were just fed up with it. And I think all I remember is I got like super grounded because of this, but like it was reading club. This was just the one that I just remember. It was reading club, right? And I would just not focus on the book at all. I just couldn't read. I love reading too. So that is an accomplishment for me not to read something. And I just kept running my mouth, you know, and kind of just kept getting off topic. Just kind of kept doing all the stuff that 3rd grader me decided, because it's cool. It was just a lot of because my mouth ran off. That's just the main thing about this. And honestly, I learned from it. I think kind of, not really, but because of that, my 3rd grade was just absolute hell. I'll just be totally honest, and it didn't help. I hated my teacher. You know, I won't deal with you. Moving on, we move on to 6th grade. This is about the time I was bullied. I think I made a video on this already. I am not gonna go too much, but long story short, I got bullied a lot of 6th grade. But there was this one time, and I really hate my junior high because of this. I mean, I don't even know why not good enough the game to do this. I don't know why. I was so defending. Really? I'm so dead, aren't I? You don't even need to do that. So one day I was again being beaten down. I got beaten down on or not a daily basis, like a weekly basis, right? This was like January, so it was into 2nd semester, and I was just kind of fed up with it, right? So this time I decided, you know what, frick it, I'm just gonna punch back. So I punched the dude in the face. He had a bloody nose and everything. It was great. It was great. I was actually kind of proud of myself for that. Yeah, the gym teacher came up to me, and because this guy was super athletic, right? He had a bias towards him. He was like, you know what? That's not okay what you did. So you're gonna do 100 push-ups. I'm like, okay, I guess. I then went ahead and did the 100 push-ups and kind of just got it over with and stuff like that. But I think I finished at 80 when all of a sudden he comes into the place where I was doing the push-ups, the coach, and decided, you know what? No, the bell's about to ring. No, you're not done with your push-ups. You're just gonna get in trouble. You're gonna go to the office. I was just kind of over it. So I was just like, whatever. I was kind of devastated because I didn't want my parents to figure out that I literally am going to the office, and I just don't like to get in trouble. So like I was devastated because of that. It was an experience. I explained the situation to them. They didn't really care. I mean, I came to the nurse's office multiple times with a black eye and stuff like that, but you know, they don't care. The guy came in, he did a sob story, and it was just kind of over with like that. And I ended up getting Saturday detention because of it. I don't think I intended that Saturday detention because I just didn't have time on Saturday. I explained the situation to my parents. They were really on my side about the whole thing, and you know, it was just a stupid situation. So like, I didn't intend it. So instead they decided, you know what, let's give him, okay, you know what, let's trade bets. That's fine with me. I didn't attend the Saturday detention, so instead of giving me Saturday detention, they decided to give me in-school suspension. So I spent a whole day inside of ISS. ISS, honestly, isn't that bad. Out of all the things, it's all it was really is just you in a room with a couple of people, and you're just kind of doing work. That's really it, and maybe reading a book. Again, I like reading books, so I really had no struggle with this. Honestly, I kind of liked it there because it just gave me some peace time that was really just well needed. I didn't get into ISS again because, you know, my parents would have been mad. And then I moved to a new school, a new junior high. Now, I didn't get in trouble for this, but I kind of want to talk about it because it's actually kind of it's an interesting story. So there's this one guy, I won't name his name. This guy is still my friend. He is one of my closest friends, honestly, to this day. So one day in the cafeteria, it was during band, we were kind of having a situation where I was kind of getting back at him for some of the stuff he pulled on me on 6th grade, and it made me seem like a really bad guy. I'm gonna admit that much. Wow, I suck. I did seem like a really bad guy in this situation, and I will say that now. It probably wasn't all warranted, but he did a lot of stuff to me in 6th grade, and I started doing stuff to him to get kind of payback, and this was one of those times where I just kind of treated him a little bit meanly because of how he treated me. Then I decided to get close to him and kind of get up in his face, and I got stabbed with a pencil in the neck. It was a situation. I got stabbed with a pencil. We kind of talked it out afterwards, and we kind of realized this whole thing between me and him was kind of stupid. We barely remembered what we were fighting about, so we kind of resolved it. It made me look like a bully, so my dad kind of gave me a talk. I kind of explained the situation to him. He's fine with it now. He is now one of my closest friends. I don't know if I should name his name. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna name his name. If you know who you are, you're one of my closest friends. I love you, man. We both know that whole situation was stupid. We were stupid kids, but I'm glad we're friends now. Okay. Why is everyone in solos right now? Tryhards. I'm just trying to tell a story. Focus. Why did I take no? Whoa. I kind of got destroyed there. Okay, so next story, 8th grade. There's this kid. I still hate his guts to this day. This guy pops up in multiple situations. I'm going to talk about 2 situations about him today. So first situation, 8th grade. I had band class with him. One day, he was giving me a whole bunch of crap. He literally always hit me with stick bags. He would always just find a way to make my life just miserable. I don't think I could ever forgive him for what he did. Right now, he didn't do too much to others. It was mainly me. And one day, I was kind of just fed up with it. You know, dealing with it for multiple years, I just kind of was done with it. So I looked him in the eye, told him to shut up. He then just did it. I literally just looked him in the eye and punched him in his nose. He went to the nurse's office. I went straight into the percussion room. I told my percussion teacher all about it. I loved it, dude. He, instead of being mad at me for what I did, he knew the situation. He knew how he was. So instead, the whole percussion class cheered about it. And the teacher was like, that was bad what you did, don't do it again. But he kind of deserved it. Like, even if the teacher agrees about your stance about a situation, you know you did something, like, you were kind of warranted in that situation. It wasn't more, I didn't really get punished for this. He went to the nurse's office. He didn't snitch on me, luckily. It was just more of a situation where it was like, I finally... Anyways, sorry, I got distracted with that. After that situation, another situation arose where I was on a bus, same grade. Yeah, I do. God, I'm getting distracted. I think it's about time I kind of revealed the real story about this. I kind of told all my friends and family that I did it for $5. For my friends and family are watching this, that was a lie. The real reason is much worse. I was very embarrassed to talk about this. So I kind of lied about it for lots of years about this. One day on the bus, there was this kid. He was getting bullied a lot about just kind of random stuff. I don't remember what fully happened, but one day the kids were trying to get him to jump out the bus window for $5. They were very much pressuring him. He just felt very uncomfortable. So what I did, I have the high ground. Anyway, so he was getting very much harassed about the other people, and I was trying to think quick about the situation. So I decided to be the one to jump out the bus window for him. And that's exactly what I did. I told everyone I was the one that did it for $5. And that I just never got the money in return for what I did. That is completely false. If you're watching this, friends and family, I am sorry. The truth of the situation was, there probably was a very smarter way of going around this, but I just kind of defended my friend, and, well, not in the best way. My bus driver saw that and was like, come back here, and I did. Whenever you get caught with something, don't go back. Give them at least a little bit of a tough time. I decided to be an idiot and go back and admit to what I did. Oh, he didn't void. Dang it. I then went home. They called up the school, and the AP called up my parents. They told them that I jumped out the bus window. They were flabbergasted, to say the least. So when they called me up, I told them that I didn't do that I was having a good day. I blatantly lied to her face and grounded for a month. Now, when school came, I got ISS for 3 days for it. 3 days of ISS. Again, ISS is not that bad though. The ISS teacher knew what happened. And so she just kind of looked at me like I was stupid. I wasn't a bad student. I was an A student, A's and B's student. And so my ISS was very smooth sailing. There was really nothing that was happening. I just read a book and went through it. Oh, wow, he was better than me. Next situation that happened, back to the guy. The guy I hate, right? We had one more falling out. This was back in 10th grade. I figured out about some of the crap he was pulling on others. It was sexual harassment stuff. Apparently, all the people that did get harassed did report to the Speak Up app, which is something we have in our district. They never got closure, and they never got fully ported through. I decided to take matters into my own hands about the situation and kind of post what happened in total. I posted on my Instagram about it and told everyone to repost to kind of get attention about this situation, which it worked in 1 day. No joke. I think that post got over, I want to say 400 likes. Some crazy number like that. I'm not speed bridging well. I'm trying to talk while speed bridging, so it got a lot of traction, which is what I wanted to do. Next day, I walk into school. I immediately get pulled up into the office. That's where it all went downhill. I got called into the office, and I'm not gonna win this fight. All right. Oh! So I got pulled into the office, and like I got confronted. They were like, okay, why'd you make this post? Stuff like that. There was police and everything. I told them, hey, look, I just wanted this to get traction. Y'all were doing nothing. There has been multiple speak ups about this. And I told everyone just to report on the Speak Up app also, so it gets more traction than what it did. Back to the post. I forgot to mention that detail. So anyways, back to the police. Sorry about that. And like, okay, you got the attention, now pull down the post. And I was like, okay, so that's exactly what I did. Parents got called. It was a whole situation, and it was during finals week. I ended up getting suspended for a week. I was lucky that I didn't get any like defamation case or anything like that. It was a really bad situation, to be all honesty. I mean, I'm glad that I did that, because now everyone kind of knows the truth about what kind of person he is. Maybe I didn't go about it full on the crowd, I guess. Maybe I should just talk to a counselor myself instead. But I mean, in all honesty, I can't really take back the actions I did now. So honestly, it was the best way I thought I could solve this situation, and it worked. It just was a lot of ramifications on me because of it. I got suspended for a week during finals. He got the exact same punishment. He got suspended and then probation from band for like 2. Wow. Really? Apparently nothing happened was confirmed, which is BS. I will say that. Every single thing has happened. Apparently what they said was, oh, none of this happened. We had text messages. He always did stuff in places where there was no cameras. But if there's been multiple witnesses that came out about it and they did nothing about it. It just made me lose a lot of that whole situation made me lose a lot of respect for the school that just was barely there. It just felt wrong. How much punishment I had versus a slap of the wrist he had, it just really did feel wrong. I still was able to take my finals just online, luckily, and that's exactly what happened. But oh my god, this dude and the fireballs. So now we get on to the final story. Last suspension I had. This was actually in this grade. This happened a couple of months ago. I don't know if all my family and friends know about this, so if you don't know about this, now you know. I am a very loud kid. In class, stuff like that. I don't always think before I speak. And sometimes, and really this time especially, it really did show. Awkward, take out a red bed for me. Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! God, I can't remember what I was talking about. Uh-oh. I joked about burning down the school, and my teacher, being the teacher she is, was like, okay, I'm gonna have to report that. And I was like, I guess fair enough. I said fair enough, but she said something, and it kind of brought that topic into class. Oh, right. She was like, oh, what if everyone said that your school sucked? And we were like, they do. We do suck, right? Everyone was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We all hate the school, right? And I was like, yeah, I hate it so much that I'm gonna burn down the school, right? It was very much in a joking context. We were all joking around. We were all being ha ha ha, funny. She pulled me aside and was like, hey, you shouldn't say that in class. We're gonna have to report you. I was like, whatever, I guess. I didn't think it was gonna go that far. I thought it was gonna be a slap in the wrist. No, there was a whole on freaking investigation about this. There was police brought involved, and I got 3 days of suspension for it. Yay. I didn't think this was gonna be a whole situation kind of moment, but it was. Yes! So long story short of this, I'm a very stupid person, and yeah! Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that button, comment, 5, whatever, post, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!